Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Saturday, May 28, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Milwaukee Brewers vs St. Louis Cardinals. Brewers plus 1.5 runs. And here is why. The Milwaukee Brewers have jumped out to a fast start this 2022 regular season, but they still have a ton of games left in front of them. They are currently in first place in the NL Central. On the offensive side of the field, they are scoring 4.56 runs per game and hitting .236. This is the 9th most runs scored per game and the 15th highest overall team batting average. They are consistently reaching base safely, and they are stringing together hits to create big innings. They can also score in multiple different ways, as they also have a ton of power littered throughout their lineup. I am also expecting the Brewers to stay aggressive on the base paths, as they have already stolen 22 this season. This is the 13th most in the MLB, as they know they will have a better chance of scoring when they have runners in scoring position. Watch for Hunter Renfroe at the plate in this one. He has already hit 9 home runs this season and is hitting .266, which leads his team. He has been the most consistent hitter for the Brewers, and he has also shown that he can drive in runs. The St. Louis Cardinals haven't had the start to the season that they imagined, but they are still in good shape at this point in the season. They are consistently reaching base safely, and they are also showing that they have a ton of power. The middle of their order is extremely scary, and they can drive in runs at a consistent rate. The Cardinals are also averaging .95 home runs per game, which is the 16th highest overall in the league. Watch for Nolan Arenado at the plate in this one, as he has already hit 9 home runs this season. He leads his team and has looked great at the plate the past 2 weeks. He is also hitting .283, as he will look to spark this Cardinals offense. I also expect St. Louis to stay very aggressive once they have reached base safely. They have already stolen 36 bases this season, which is the most in the MLB. They will attempt to move their runners into scoring position as quickly as they can. I will be riding with the Milwaukee Brewers on the road in this matchup. They were able to steal Game 1 of this series, and I see them doing whatever they can to keep the Cardinals from inching any closer in the standings. Pick the Milwaukee Brewers and take the run line spread, plus 1.5. I don't believe the Cardinals starting pitcher, Matthew Liberatore, has what it takes to shut this potent Brewers offense down. He has only started 1 game this season, and he was shelled by the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Brewers are a much better offensive team, and they are scoring the 9th most runs per game. They will hit Liberatore hard early in this game, and they will be forced to turn to their bullpen. The Brewers are also allowing the 4th least amount of runs per game, and they have won 4 consecutive series coming into this one. They also have more power littered throughout their lineup, as the Brewers will score multiple different ways. This will be a high scoring matchup, but the Brewers will keep a close or win this game outright. Our total pick is under the total. And here is why. This is a tricky one because it's not clear what we will get from the young rookie Liberatore or how much leash he will get. Expect him to shake off a rough debut with a slightly better effort against a potent lineup before handing the ball off to the bullpen by the middle innings. Hauser has been cruising this year with an ERA below 3. Look for him to keep it going by stifling the Cardinals' hot bats before handing the ball to a lockdown bullpen. The under is 6-1 in Milwaukee's last 7, expect no different come Saturday. Oakland Athletics vs Texas Rangers. Our team pick is Oakland for the win, and here is why. Texas was not expected to contend for a playoff spot this season, so its 6-14 start to the year was not particularly surprising. The Rangers have played well since then though, winning 14 of its last 23 games. They bounced back from a 3-game losing streak earlier this week with a pair of wins over the Angels and Athletics. Their pitching staff has been much better of late, allowing 5 runs or less in every game since May 14. They are wrapping up a 10-game homestand on Sunday afternoon. Texas ranks 3rd in the American League West, sitting 3 games ahead of Oakland in the standings. Oakland's season has been defined by a 9-game losing streak that has suffered from the end of April to the beginning of May. The Athletics have played .500 baseball outside of that skid. They lost 2 out of 3 to the Angeles last weekend before bouncing back with 2 wins in a 3-game set against Seattle. Their small winning streak was snapped in Thursday's 4-1 final to open this series. They are at the beginning of a 10-game homestand that will conclude with 3 games against Boston next weekend. Oakland is in 4th place in the AL West, trailing Houston by 11 games. There certainly aren't a ton of positive signs regarding either of these teams, but I am going to back Oakland as a home underdog. Logue had been solid through his first few starts this season, so his ERA actually looks worse than it really is. He allowed 7 runs against Seattle, causing the spike. Fortunately for him, he gets to face one of the worst lineups in baseball on Saturday. Meanwhile, Oakland should scratch across a few runs against Hearn, who has not made it past 5 innings in any of his 8 starts this season. Our total pick is under the total, and here is why. Although both starting pitchers in this game lack any overpowering stuff to shut down the opposing team, both clubs have been poor from the dish. Although the Rangers have hit the 12th most home runs, 46, they are 28th in on-base percentage and only averaging a touch over 4 runs per game. Corey Seager is only hitting .232, but has swatted 8 home runs and 20 RBI to lead the middle of the Rangers lineup, but aside from him, Logue should not have to worry about much. The total number has gone under in 4 of 5 games between these two clubs. Further, the total number has gone under in 9 of Texas's last 11 road games and 11 of 16 facing fellow American League West clubs. This has all the makings of a 4-2 or 5-1 Texas victory. Detroit Tigers vs Cleveland Guardians. Our team pick is Cleveland Guardians for the win. And here is why. Cleveland will have Triston McKenzie make his 9th outing of the season on Saturday. McKenzie was nearly flawless in his previous start, limiting a tough Astros offense to just 1 run on 3 hits in 7 innings, propelling a 6-1 victory. The young right-hander has been the Guardians' best starter recently, allowing 2 or fewer runs in 6 of his 8 starts, and features a 2.70 ERA and a 0.90 WHIP, accompanied by a 3.3 record in 43.1 innings of work. McKenzie dominated the Tigers last season, recording a minuscule 0.78 ERA in 4 starts. The Tigers will have Elvin Rodriguez make his 3rd start of the season. Rodriguez has struggled in his 2 big league outings this season, conceding 4 runs in 2.2 frames against the White Sox, followed by 4 runs in 5 innings in Minnesota earlier this week. The rookie was not expected to be on the big league roster at any point this season, but injuries have given him a chance. Rodriguez posted a 3.57 ERA and a 1.41 WHIP in 22.2 innings in Toledo. The Tigers are having trouble winning games with any sort of consistency. They have only won 3 out of their last 8 games entering Friday night. Guardians starter Triston McKenzie has been spectacular, sporting a 2.05 ERA this month and has contained the Blue Jays, Twins, and Astros in that span. Furthermore, the Tigers are decimated with injuries to the pitching staff. They are now starting a rookie in Elvin Rodriguez in this game. He is not quite ready for the majors and has allowed 8 runs in his 7.2 innings pitched with the Tigers this season. Our total pick is under the total, and here is why. The Guardians will send impressive right-hander Triston McKenzie to the hill for Game 3. He gave up just a run in 7 innings Sunday in a victory over the Astros in his last appearance. The Astros are a formidable offense capable of making anybody look ugly, and although he did not strike out many batters, he held his own against them. He faces the worst lineup in baseball for this afternoon tilt, and the youngster should have 0 issues navigating through them for at least 5 innings. You can expect most of the runs in this one to come from the Guardians battering whoever the starter Detroit brings in, who happens to be Elvin Rodriguez at the time of this writing. The total number has gone under in 16 of Detroit's last 21 games facing American League opponents. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.